Hi guys, it's Tuesday again and another video for you that is Christmas theme. This is going to be the year of Christmas layouts, I guess, for Tuesday. So I dug into a couple of different Hip Kit Club kits and pulled this paper and this cut file. I believe this cut file was from their November cut files, and I just backed it with some of my scraps. Waste not, want not, right? So I did not want to go through and add a backing to each one of these stars. I thought that was a little bit much. I just wanted to keep it kind of simple, and so I only did a few of them backed with my scraps. So the picture that I'm using is from Bab and I just snuggling up. I think we were about to head out somewhere and we took this picture. I can't remember what the occasion was. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. I think she's chasing a duck. I live in an area that has a lot of ducks, and so they like to come to my pool and hang out. And they live in the area, so there's lots of pools around, and they really enjoy coming to your pool in the springtime. And I think it's the same couple of ducks that come year after year to my particular pool for some reason. But anyway, so I dug into the ephemera from the November Make-A-Wish exclusive kit, our exclusive collection from Hip Kit. And then that's where I got a bunch of these cute little ephemera pieces from. I also pulled in some chipboard stickers and some puffy alphas from that collection. And I dug into some of my October main kit where I had a few leftovers that were straggling. So that was from the So Frosty collection, ephemera, and also some little Spring Farmhouse Say It in Crystals Prima enamel dots. And so you're going to see me use those as well. And I think my dog successfully got the duck to leave the backyard because she has stopped. So that's good. So, if you've watched the last few videos, you know that I have been talking about self-care. And so, self-care. I wanted to give you a couple of tips to get through some of the difficulties we're facing as a nation that has a lot of people stressed out, and justifiably so. But one of the tips that I would like to offer is to do absolutely nothing. And, you know, this is not a trick. I'm sometimes doing absolutely nothing is the best form of self-care you can give yourself. So if you're feeling burnt out or overwhelmed or spread thin or, all of the above, try removing yourself from the current environment for a few minutes. I know we're all quarantined to our house, and sometimes it can get overwhelming having your children around constantly, having your spouse around constantly. Um, it's so just try to take a few moments, 10 minutes or less, and remove yourself from your current situation for a few minutes and retreat somewhere quiet where you can be just that. You can be quiet. That means leaving your phone behind and giving yourself a few minutes to collect your thoughts and realign with your intention. And maybe that's all you need to get yourself mentally back on track, right? So it doesn't have to be an exercise. It doesn't have to be like a process that you go through. Sometimes it can just be doing nothing and taking a moment to just breathe and just check in with yourself. So the next thing I've given you some self-care tips. Hopefully they have helped, but I also want to go into some positive thinking on the next video and share some thoughts with you on that and how that can really help with your mental health and with reducing stress, anxiety, fear, the things I've mentioned in the previous videos, because I think it plays a pretty impactful role in our lives, and it really is a practice. It's not, for a lot of people, the glass is half empty, and the people that feel that way, that's their natural thought processes. So I want to challenge some of you to do some more positive thinking, especially if you're a negative thinker, and the effects that it can have on your health. And so if you're interested in, asking questions more on self-care, or tips that I can provide to you during this hardship that we're all facing, I'd be more than happy to expand on my thoughts. But hopefully you're enjoying these tips. I really do love my subbies, and I love that you watch and you tune in. And I know some of you have been with me for a very long time and check on me when I'm missing, and I just want to give back. And I think this is a great way to do it. And hopefully you do too. So with this layout, you can see that I'm pulling from that collection, Make-A-Wish, which is in the November kit. I used a bunch of those little chipboards in puffies, and then the ephemera, I popped up that little car and just glued down the little presents. And I think that I popped up the Santa Claus as well, and then some of the stars and random little snowflakes and things like that. But here's where I'm bringing in my title, which is Bab and Bae. Very simple. And those stickers came in that kit, which I believe they are a hip kit exclusive as well. And I think they're super cute. They look like little red stitching on a white puffy alpha. So super duper cute. The tassel I had in my stash. I think it's just a generic tassel from Recollections. And then the bow I had on my desk in my little bowl. It's from Cheeky Studio, back when we had little bows. I have a ton of bows left over. Now I thought I was going to use this little chipboard that said home, but it's just too big, and I've got a lot going on the page. So I pull that off, and I know what I do. I reach for some Mambi stickers, and I add those. So the one at the top says "So Awesome," and then I add some of the little stickers that look like stars from that Mambi sticker. They're from Pocket Pages. I don't know if you're familiar with Me and My Big Ideas, but they have all these little clear stickers. So I reached for some Shimmers Vibes in Mango Tango and splattered it around the page. I didn't like that big splatter at the top, so I'm going to cover it with one of the stars. And I didn't like the big splatter at the bottom, so I'm going to glue this little ephemera piece into place. And I think that finishes the layout. So I hope you have been enjoying this every other day catch up with sharing videos with you, and kind of going into some of the health tips and tricks that I've been sharing with you. Oh, I see that I did add some of those crystals. Those are pretty cute. They're pretty dimensional. So they came from the October kit, but I have still pictures for you. Like I said, leave me any comment below whether you are enjoying this series of health tips and tricks, or if you have a particular question in mind that I can answer. I would love to help you out, and I hope you're all healthy and happy, and I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.